channel. In today's video, we'll be learning about unary operator. A unary operator is a type of operator that requires just one operand. And we'll be looking at some of the examples of unary operator that are available in JavaScript. The first one we'll be looking at is the decrement, increment, increment operator. We also have the decrement operator, and I'll be explaining what they mean. I'll be declaring a variable with the let keyword. The name of the variable will be a, and I will assign it a value of 100. I've assigned it a value of 100. Then I will do this a plus plus. So this is the increment operator. Increment. What a plus plus means is that we are adding 1 to the value of 100. So a plus plus will be now, so if we console.log, that means that if you are to check the value, the current value of a, the current value of a will no longer be 100, it will be 101. So see it here, 101. So the next operator is the decrement operator. We can also, it is connoted by this symbol minus minus. So if we change the value, what is it going to be? That means that we are subtracting the value of a, we are subtracting 1 from the value of a, so it will be 999. So this is it. So the next operator we'll be talking about will be the plus and the minus. So they are also an example of unary operator. So what this plus does is that it converts a string into a number. So let us see it in practice. I will comment this out. So for example, let's name, no, let user name equal to true. So if I do this console, this is a what? This is a boolean, right? So if I console dot log, then I add plus to it and I add true. Let's see what is going to convert it to. It will convert it to the value of 1. You can see boolean is meant to be either true or false. Now it has been converted to the value of 1. Now, supposing the reverse was the case, supposing I did, supposing this was false, right? And I do this, put the username. Yes, false is minus, right? I use the username and I put plus. Let's see what is going to give me. 0. You see? So when you convert, plus to when you add plus to a boolean, a positive boolean, it will give you 1. But if you add plus to false, it will give you 0. So again, I want to provide another value of a string. Let me provide, let me say results is equals to, let me assign it the value of a string 5, right? 5. This is of a data type. Well, let's confirm the data type. Console dot log, then result, result, then type of. So what will be the answer? So it told us that is a string, right? This is a string and this is not a number. But if we convert, if we say this was 5, it will tell us that this is a number. You can see it here written here. Now see what I want to do, right? Then I add plus to it. Normally it's meant to be a string, but addition of plus, we turn it into a number, so it will no longer be a string. So if I run it, you can see now it has turned into a number. If I remove it, it will return back to the previous state, which is a string. So that is for the plus. So for the minus, when a negative value, when minus is attached to a value, the value becomes negative. For example, assuming this was 5, right? Then I'm done with this. Let me comment it out. This was 5, and I console dot log, then I use minus, minus results, minus results. So let's see the value now. You can see minus 5, minus 5. So another good example of the unary operator is the not sign. This is the symbol for the not sign. Not. So what does not means? It reverse the value. For example, if result was true, if result was true, now I did I did, let me, I commented this thing out, right? I didn't comment it right now. Result was true, right? Result is true, and I placed not here, not results. So not results should be opposite, which should be false. You can see the value has been changed to false, right? So another good example which we've used of the unary operator is the type of. We've made use of it. Type of. So type of require just one operand, that means just one value, just one number, right? And it is going to one variable, and it's going to tell us the data type. And we made mention that we have several data types. So it's going to tell us the data type of the variable, of the value that is being saved inside the variable. And we've used this example, and we'll see how it works. It told us, for example, result. Now let's I want to check the data type of results. So if I for me to check the data type of result, let's see now. So it told us that result is boolean. So boolean is either false or true. So that will be all concerning the unary operator. Unary operator is very, very important in JavaScript, and a good knowledge and understanding of unary operator will solidify your knowledge in JavaScript. So that will be all for this video. Thanks for subscribing.